Naomi battles Chelsea Green in Elimination Chamber qualifying match. The race to the Elimination Chamber is heating up as Naomi and Women's United States champion Chelsea Green look to secure a place in the diabolical structure. Naomi is no stranger to the chamber, while Green is looking for her first appearance in the Twisted Steel, who will lock up a chance to make it to WrestleMania. Bayley picks Naomi, Nia Jax, and Bianca Belair as top bar fight allies. Veteran Bayley appeared on the No Contest Wrestling podcast to discuss various topics, including who she would want from the company roster on her side in a bar fight. Bayley said, "Naomi, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair. There is a chick, she's brand new. NXT. The new show, LFG. Her real name is Bayley Humphrey. On Humpay potentially needing to change her name. We're going to talk about that. Honestly, I could get in there with just Naomi and Bayley Humphrey. That's how insane she is." Bianca Belair and Naomi beat top champion and 33-year-old star after Raw goes off the air. Bianca Belair and Naomi defended the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship in a dark match on Raw tonight. They successfully managed to overcome a top champion and a 33-year-old star. The EST is heading to the Elimination Chamber to secure her spot in a title match at WrestleMania for the first time in 2 years. While Bianca Belair was a guaranteed feature of a marquee women's title match at every WrestleMania from 2021 to 2023, she seems to have taken a bit of a step back. However, the fact that she is still a champion should tell you everything you need to know regardless. She and Naomi successfully defended the WWE Women's Tag Team title against the duo of Chelsea Green and 33-year-old Piper Niven. As you know, Green is the reigning Women's United States champion. It was just another day at the office for Bianca Belair and Naomi, whose existing friendship helped translate into a team with great chemistry. As you may know, Naomi replaced Jade Cargill, who was brutally attacked and has only recently begun posting on social media again. The whereabouts of Jade Cargill are unknown, but she is reportedly getting back into ring shape and training at the WWE Performance Center. WWE's Naomi jokingly explains why she's not longer on speaking terms with R-Truth. R-Truth is one of the WWE Universe's favorite acts, often providing comedic relief. But one superstar is not pleased with the former World Tag Team Champion. R-Truth has been in WWE for nearly 20 years. A former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Truth recently said that he hopes his former tag team partner Road Dogg will one day induct him into the WWE Hall of Fame, should Truth ever end up in said hall. Truth held the World Tag Team Championship with The Miz earlier this year, winning the belts at WrestleMania 40 when they were still the Raw Tag Team Championships. Like Truth, Naomi has been active in the tag division, as she is currently WWE Women's Tag Team Champion alongside Bianca Belair. The tandem won the titles at the end of August at WWE Bash in Berlin in the titular German city. I would like everyone to know Truth and I are no longer on speaking terms. BC. He's always too busy to do TikToks with me, but does them with Nia all day every day. Naomi wrote on X, formerly Twitter, following Truth changing his profile picture to a screen capture of a recent video he made with the former WWE Women's Champion. Litka, make it make sense. Like Truth, Naomi has been active in the tag division, as she is currently WWE Women's Tag Team Champion alongside Bianca Belair. The tandem won the titles at the end of August at WWE Bash in Berlin in the titular German city. Until recently, Jax had been the WWE Women's Champion, who won the title at SummerSlam. She was dethroned on January 3rd, on the first SmackDown of the year, by her former friend Tiffany Stratton, who successfully cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase to defeat Jax on the 3-hour episode of the show. WWE SmackDown results. January 3rd, 2025. Nia Jax vs. Naomi women's title match, and more. Find out what happened on the January 3rd, 2025 episode of WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Full results breakdown of Naomi challenging Nia Jax for the women's title and more. The January 3rd, 2025 edition of WWE Friday Night SmackDown emanated out of the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. This was the first 3-hour edition of SmackDown, kicking off the new year with Lillian Garcia taking over ring announcer duties and a rather sparse lineup promoting the episode. For those who missed the first SmackDown of the year, here are the results of all the matches that took place, as well as notes on the other highlights that happened during this episode. The show started with footage of last week's episode, breaking down the situation between SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis ordering Kevin Owens to hand over the Winged Eagle WWE Championship title, as he's not the rightful champion. One of the better women's Money in the Bank ladder matches to date came in 2018, and it was won by none other than Alexa Bliss. With her sneaky and cowardly heel character managed to find her way to a win against a talented field of Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ember Moon, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Natalya, and Lana. At the time, the choice of Bliss winning wasn't all too popular from a storytelling perspective, given that she'd been a world champion not long before this show. The big spots were all strong, with the likes of Naomi and Moon shining in particular, and the audience loved it. Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair versus Carmella, WWE SmackDown, June 4th, 2019. On an episode of SmackDown in 2019, Alexa Bliss battled both Charlotte Flair and Carmella for the right to become the new #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship, so these added stakes made it more intriguing from a storytelling perspective as the match went on. The crowd were more and more invested, with the three women putting together some great sequences, near falls, and more. It was an exciting TV match and one that managed to remain unpredictable. 1. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks versus Ember Moon versus Natalya, WWE Raw, June 11th, 2017. The best match of Alexa Bliss' WWE career is one many fans may have forgotten all about, as it came on an episode of Monday Night Raw. Alexa Bliss competed in a fatal four-way match involving winner Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Ember Moon. These four women were given 20 minutes to work with to craft a really enjoyable match. The crowd was red hot for this match, elevating it a lot, but that doesn't take away from the strong pacing, the intricate sequences, and the great selling, especially from Ember Moon and Sasha Banks. In terms of character work, Bliss did the heavy lifting. This is certainly a match that deserves more plaudits. Alexa Bliss returns to WWE, qualifies for Elimination Chamber. After 2 years away, Bliss's comeback culminates with victory over Candice LeRae at SmackDown. WWE fans were thrilled by the surprise return of Alexa Bliss at the Royal Rumble, marking her comeback to the ring and WWE television after over 2 years away. Bliss entered the Royal Rumble match to massive applause, signaling her highly awaited return, and immediately made her presence felt. Following this momentous event, many speculated about where she would land, considering previous rumors linked her return to Monday Night Raw. Nevertheless, WWE officially confirmed her alignment with SmackDown, leading to her much-anticipated match on February 7 on tonight's episode of SmackDown.